you serious right now? Is this the top 8 performance? Hey, Jesus. So freaking basic, man. Wow. Jordan! Hey! Okay. Give me. Hey! Progress! Woo! Hey! Hey! I feel like speaking in tongues right now. Guys, come on. What? No way. Listen, I'm in a great mood tonight, but at the same time, I am upset. All right? I'm in a great mood because the likes of Jordan, Progress, Zadok, they took me to a 7th heaven. I am in high spirits. However, I am really upset. I don't know if I should begin this video with the good or the ugly. But guys, you know what? Let's just quickly get into the video. Let's quickly get into it. And I'm going to start with the ugly anyways. But before I get into it, let me first of all officially welcome all of you back to my YouTube channel. You're welcome back. My name is Glory Elijah. This is Frankly Speaking with Glory. I am the girl with the tea. And the tea of this video is all about tonight's episode. Tonight's amazing and also annoying performances from Nigerian Idol Season 7, guys. Before I continue, once again, if you are new to this channel, you're highly welcome. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for coming back. If you are yet to subscribe, please subscribe. This is the home of detailed, accurate, factual analysis of reality TV shows, movies, and trending social topics. That said, I think we can now get on with this video officially. Okay, so let's begin with the ugly, all right? The sad news is Abigail was evicted tonight. Yes, it's really a sad news because I'm wondering how that happened. Yes, I know a lot of you are going to say, oh Glory, did you vote? It was surely by the vote of the viewing audience, the vote of their fans, their supporters, blah blah blah. I know, but then it was quite shocking, and that brings about the question of, guys, please, of all the performances that you saw tonight, how would you rate Debby'S performance? In all honesty, she might be your sister, she might be your relative, she might be your girlfriend, she might be your lover, but fear God and say the truth. How would you rate Debby'S performance tonight? Not just tonight, last week, the previous week, come on. It was crap. Yes, it was the driest performance of tonight. Trust me, guys. I mean, I was so disappointed. I was literally almost barking whilst I was watching it. I was disappointed. First of all, I was questioning myself, how was it possible? Yes, aside votes, but how was it possible that Debbie made it through and then Abigail got evicted? I mean, guys, it was completely unbelievable. I said her performance was dry. It was empty and devoid of any sort of innovation or even creativity. And listen, it was bland, it was weak. And this is the point where I have to say that, you see, of all those judges, yes, oh, by the way, we had the amazing Yinka Davies grace the panel of judges tonight. She's such an amazing singer, guys. I need to say this. You see, Obi Asika and D'banj, I think on this show, they are part of Debby'S problem. Yes. And this is one thing the judges do not understand. They don't get it that their role, their position of being a judge on a show like Nigerian Idols is to tell the contestants the raw truth. Even if it sounds painful, they need to tell the contestants the truth. So far as I'm concerned, it is only Simi amongst those 3 people that has been very honest with the contestants with regards with their reviews. The other 2, D'banj and Obi, oh, you did great. That was an amazing performance. It was wonderful. It was awesome. It was dead. Debby'S performance tonight, it sounded like a recital. It sounded like a child that watched Celine Dion sing and decided to come and sing what Celine Dion did, you know, trying to recreate what Celine Dion did, but in a very, very poor manner. It was so uninnovative, no improvisation. It was just bland. It was weak. And they call that a performance worthy of being in the top 8. How? I mean, compare the way the others performed tonight, not even just tonight, but other Sundays. Compare it to the way Debbie herself performs. These people, they are fighting, they are competing for their position in the top 5 in the finals to even emerge the winner of the season. But whenever the likes of Debbie comes onto this stage, it's like she's so confident that she has won the show already. So she just comes and it's like she gives us a recital, and then the judges, you were phenomenal, you were great. Great where? Listen, I am disappointed. I am disappointed that Obi and D'banj, they failed to tell Debbie the truth. It was only Simi that was honest enough to remind her not to be complacent, to remember that the people that she is up against in top 8, they are not on her level. Those ones, they are on another level, on a higher level. They are seriously fighting and competing to continue soaring higher and higher on the show. While I just feel like she's just so uninterested. She's just so complacent. Like, you know what, let's just move on to the best performances of the night, please. Woof. Anyways, I came on to do this video in high spirits, so nothing, absolutely nothing is going to dampen my spirit. I just thought I should just vent on that regard because honestly, I was just really pissed. Yes, but then I had 3 best performances for tonight, and it's really, really difficult for me to pick which one is the best. But I'm going to start with Jordan. Guys, I'm going to say that overall, Jordan was my best performance of tonight, and the reason for that is because I had been complaining. In fact, I had complained on 2 different reviews that Jordan was not bringing his A game, that I was scared for him. But guys, tonight, it was as if Jordan heard my complaint. This guy came. He came to give us explosion. Hey, Jesus. He gave us an explosive performance. He came to burn the stage. This guy came and said, you see this top 8 tonight, I will enter it by fire, by brimstone. This guy came by force, by force. I mean, this guy came with violence. What am I saying? He came with violence to come and take his position. Are we talking about range? Are we talking about vocal dexterity? Are we talking about fierceness? Are we talking about energy? Are we talking about expression? What are we talking about? Expression, performance, soul, depth, all of those things I've mentioned, guys. Jordan came and gave us double in his performance tonight. I was impressed. I had goosebumps. It was electrifying. I had fun watching him perform. I was happy. I was rejoicing in my spirit. It was a great performance, no caps. And then, of course, my second best performance of tonight goes to Progress. Guys, honestly, Progress is always one of the best, of course, but tonight's performance, as usual, which is not regular, of course, but as usual, oh my God. Progress took me to church. I felt like speaking in tongues, guys. I was already shabaking and lambasting. Hey, oh my days. It was electrifying. It was electrifying. He deserved the standing ovation he got. I think at some point, Yinka Davis was even speaking in tongues too. Yeah, because he took us back to church. He performed Robin, is this Tutad? I can't pronounce his surname, yeah, but it's the popular I Need an Angel. But the way Progress performed that song, guys, nah. He brought down the heavens. He ministered to my soul. It was also an explosive performance. And you see, one thing I respect about Progress is not just his vocal dexterity, but his control, his vocal control. The way he also controls his emotions, he allows he's in charge of himself. He's in charge of his performance. He allows his emotions to run wild, and when it's time to keep his emotions in check, he brings it back. Yes, the way he modulates, very professional, with so much control. Please let me go back to my book. Yes, I said that his pitch, his voice range, his vocal range, his balance, everything. Oh my God, guys, it's insane. It's insane. Progress is definitely born for the stage. Yes, He's a great singer, not just a great singer, he's also a great performer that knows how to provoke the emotions and the spirit. Yes, you know our spirit has listening ears. He knows how to provoke your spirit to pay attention, to listen to him. And it always successfully captivates my soul whenever he performs. And of course, my third favorite performance of tonight goes to none other than Zadok. You know, Zaddy. So, hey. So let me tell you something, yeah? I would love to see Zadok toast me one day. Just toast me. I want to check something. You know why? Because this guy, anytime he's singing, this is how I watch. I'm mesmerized. It's as if this guy is giving me love lyrics like, babe, I like you, baby. You know, that kind of thing. Like, guys, listen, one word that I coined in my head tonight is that Zadok is the greatest showman for this season of Nigerian Idols. No caps. I'm not even capping. I'm not even saying it to impress him if he's watching this video, but listen, guys, it is the truth. Zadok knows how to create a show. He knows how to control a show. He knows how to captivate the audience. This guy is a professional to the core. I mean, when he said he was going to be performing and is it Michael Bolton's Soul Provider, I was scared. Yes, I was scared because I felt like, oh my God, I hope this song is not going to subdue his voice. I hope this song is not going to subdue him. But hey, this guy chose the perfect song. You know why? Because there was a lot of room for him to, you know, do what Zaddy knows how to do best. And then the show of tonight was him bringing on his own shankers to the stage to come and perform for us. Hey! And the girl too, she understood the assignment. She stuck to the last minute brief they gave to her. She came to come and do stage vixen, not video vixen, it was stage vixen. And it was so nice to watch. There was a chemistry there. But sadly, the girl fell as she was leaving the stage. Sister, sorry, no vex, but I had to laugh a bit. But really, guys, it was fun. It was fun watching him. I loved the fact that at every given opportunity, Zadok knows how to take charge. And he ends up entertaining everybody. Then moving on to Faith's performance. Guys, listen, the moment Faith started singing, the first thing I was screaming out loud was, yes! She is back. She is back. Guys, I was so freaking excited. And the reason for that was last week, Faith felt overwhelmed. Her performance was nothing to write home about, and I complained about it. Not only hide my mouth, I complained about it. But thankfully, she came back with a comeback worthy of note tonight. It was simply amazing. She performed Simi's Charlie, yes, which was like, should I say, a tribute to her late dad. And sadly, Faith also lost her dad, so it's also like a sort of remembrance for her as well. Guys, one thing I love about Faith when she wants to really sing is her professionalism. There's a word I coined out. I said it was a soul-gripping performance. I was crying. Simi was crying, and I'm sure a lot of people watching her performance as well tonight were also crying. She left her soul, she left her heart on that stage. Yes, and I was really proud of her. However, Faith needs to be careful. She needs to be extra careful. The reason for this is that this is Nigerian Idols, and this season, the people, the caliber of singers that we have, they are a force to reckon with. So you cannot afford to be too comfortable in your comfort zone. You cannot afford to be too complacent. You cannot afford to be relaxed. You cannot afford to always choose the safe route when you are picking songs to perform. And that is one thing I've noticed about Faith. She has an amazing voice, crystal clear voice, but then she's fond of picking songs that are too subdued, songs that are too relaxed, songs that are too chilled. And then it makes me wonder, okay, what if it comes to a week when they have to perform some high tempo kind of music? How will she survive? How will she cope? I've never really seen Faith perform a song that is high tempo before, and I would love to test her in that regard. So overall, she's back. I am super excited. However, she needs to be extra careful. This show this season is not for mediocres. This show this season is not for people that are too chilled and too relaxed. Nobody your papa gets the winning crown. Nobody your mama gets her. People are going to vote, and what else keeps people on the show. So moving on, yes, let's move on to Itoha. Now, I've told you people before, please stop calling Itoha baby dragon. She is a dragon. Yeah, she's a dragon that comes onto the stage of Nigerian Idols and then she breathes fire and everybody catches the fire, but it's actually a positive kind of fire, positive kind of energy. She performed Whitney Houston's I Look to You. That song is a big song, and I love what Yinka Davis said. She said, you dared to sing Whitney Houston and you did not do so bad. But then guys, for me, that is still not a great compliment. Yes, because Itoha did great. Yes, I love the fact that she used tonight's performance to announce herself as a great pianist. Yes, I loved the way she elegantly, gracefully, classily, is it classily? Classily. English. She classily, introduced her rendition by playing the piano. However, Itoha as well should be very, very careful. Yeah, she should be very careful. She's an amazing singer, no doubt, guys. I respect her age. I respect the fact that she's able to give us such beautiful performances at her age. However, she also needs to recognize and understand that in this competition, you cannot afford to be too relaxed. But tonight, I was wowed. I was impressed. She did great. And then moving on to Banti, guys. I loved Banti's performance. However, somehow I felt like she was actually giving us a recital, but not a poor recital. When I say a recital, in Banti's regard, it's like she's trying to sing Whitney Houston's Greatest Love, and she's trying to sing it the exact way Whitney Houston sang it. And that's one thing. Yes, Whitney Houston is a dynamic and a unique singer. You can try to improvise the way she sings. You can never sing the exact way she sings. That's one thing. I mean, I feel like it's the same thing with every music artist we have in the world. You can actually try to sing like them, but you cannot sing exactly like them because every singer has their own unique sound. So tonight, I felt like Banti was really trying too hard to do what Whitney Houston would do, but then it came across as though she was actually struggling. Yes, and at some point it felt like she wasn't really having fun with the performance anymore. So she was trying, but it felt like she was really trying too hard. But overall, I loved the fact that she was bringing back that fierceness, that energy back to her performances, and I'm super, super happy for her. Yes, I mean, from last week she's been improving. This week's performance is actually better than last week's performance, and I am hoping that she would keep soaring higher and doing better. And last but not the least, David Opera, my bestie. Okay, David Opera performed Timi Dakolo's Great Nation. It was a beautiful rendition. Yes, it was beautiful. It was a soulful performance. For me, nothing special. It was there. It was there. It was just there. It was just there. Yeah, that's all. It was just there. It wasn't spectacular. It wasn't mind-blowing. It wasn't explosive. It wasn't electrifying, but it was a good performance. But David Opera, trust me, you can definitely do better. Because, dude, you are a great performer. You are a good singer. Like, guy, you know you are good. So tonight's performance for me, it was okay, but it wasn't any of that. Wow, hey, hey, hey. Nah, it was none of that, but it was good. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is where I'm going to be ending this particular episode of Frankly Speaking with Glory Elijah. I know a lot of you are burning already with your own opinion. Just go ahead, drop it all down in the comment section below, and I will see you all on another episode of Frankly Speaking with Glory Elijah. Have an amazing night rest. Bye.